In this video, we're going to talk about the lone divider method for fair division. The lone divider method is really an extension of the divider chooser method to 3 players. Now we have one divider and 2 choosers. That's why we call it lone divider. Let's look at the following problem. We have Christina, Lauren, and Brent, and they go in together to purchase a cake for a total of $48. The cake is half raspberry and half lemon, with each half being a different flavor. Since Christina values both flavors the same, in their eyes, the lemon half is worth $24 and the raspberry half is worth $24. Lauren, however, values raspberry twice as much as lemon. That means it would take 2 parts of lemon to equal 1 part of raspberry in their eyes. Since our cake is made up of 1 part lemon and 1 part raspberry, totaling $48, we can substitute our 2 parts of lemon for the 1 raspberry. This gives us 1 part lemon plus 2 parts lemon equals $48, or 3 parts of lemon equals $48. That means that the lemon part of this cake is worth $16 in Lauren's eyes. That leaves $32 for the other half. Now let's look at Brent's value system. To Brent, raspberry is worth 3 times as much as lemon. That means that it would take 3 parts of lemon to equal the same as 1 part of raspberry. Our cake is made up of 1 part lemon and 1 part raspberry, totaling $48. Substituting 3 parts of lemon for the 1 raspberry, we have 1 lemon plus 3 parts of lemon equals $48, or 4 parts lemon equals $48. That tells us that the lemon part of this cake is worth $12 to Brent. That leaves $36 for the raspberry half. Now let's get back to cutting the cake. They roll a dice and Lauren is chosen to be the divider. Since Lauren does not see the lemon and raspberry halves as equal, they're not going to slice the cake just into simple thirds. With a total value of $48, Lauren wants to divide this cake into 3 equal parts, so each of those should be worth $16. In Lauren's eyes, this lemon half is worth $16, and the raspberry half is worth $32. So cutting that raspberry half into halves, we have 3 portions of the cake, each worth $16 in Lauren's eyes. So that could be how they cut the cake. Now we got to figure out how Christina and Brent are going to bid on the slices. Let's label these portions S1, S2, and S3. Let's look at this cake through Christina's eyes. In Christina's eyes, the lemon half and the raspberry half are worth the same. So S1 to Christina is worth $24, while S2 and S3 are only worth $12 each. So to Christina, S1 is the only fair share. Now let's look at it through Brent's eyes. To Brent, this lemon half is worth $12. The entire raspberry half is worth $36 total, so that leaves $18 for both S2 and S3. So to Brent, which ones are worth at least $16? S2 and S3. So Brent would consider S2 and S3 a fair share. Remember that since Lauren was the one that cut the cake, to them, S1, S2, and S3 are all fair shares. Let's summarize everything that we just figured out into this table. Since Christina feels that S1 is worth $24 while S2 and S3 are only worth $12, that means that S1 to Christina is worth $24 out of the $48, or 50% of the cake, while S2 and S3 are each worth $12 out of the $48 for only 25% of the cake. Lauren was the one that cut the cake. That means that Lauren sees each part of this worth exactly the same amount, or precisely 33 1/3%. With Brent, S1 was only worth $12, while S2 and S3 were each worth $18. That means that S1 is only worth $12 out of the $48, or 25%, while S2 and S3 were worth $18 out of the $48, or 37.5% of the total value of the cake. Now we can easily see which shares each player finds to be a fair share. Christina only finds share 1 to be fair. Lauren finds all 3 shares to be fair. Then again, they were the ones to cut the cake. and Brent only finds S2 and S3 as a fair share. This gives us two options for our fair division. We're definitely going to give Christina S1, but we could give Lauren and Brent S2 or S3. That is, with Christina having share 1, we could give Lauren S2 and Brent S3, and everybody would be happy. Or we could give Lauren S3 and Brent S2. Either way, everyone will feel that they got at least their fair share or more. Notice that Christina feels that she got half of the cake, and Brent feels like he got 37.5% of the cake. This is more than what they consider a fair share, or more than 1/3 of the cake. And that's how the lone divider method works.